Hey, it's MK, and I am back with another Mixed Media Frenzy Friday. This is the layout that we are going to be lifting today. I love its simplicity, but yet there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm also still playing along with Baby Got Scraps because Mixed Media is the best way to just use up your scraps because the Mixed Media does it all for you. All right, I created my title using the Amy Tan thickers here. I also picked out two Distress inks, one in peeled paint and the other one in Stormy Sky. The peeled paint one is going to be a stencil that I'm going to be putting through using this chicken wire stencil. It is a Crafter's Workshop stencil that I'm pretty sure I picked up at scrapbook.com. I have my block for all of my stamps. Now, the two stamps that I'm going to be using is this Timeless Texture stamp set from Stampin' Up, as well as the Mini Glitches by Tim Holtz. So I plan on using those as well on this layout. I did bring in some of these gears only because they match the title, but I don't end up using them because, like I said, Mixed Media does everything for you. So I really feel like being minimalist on the embellishing is the best because you want your Mixed Media to stand out. All right, newbie, using my new stickles, Nebula and Moon Dust is going to be the name of the game. I'm also going to be using my gilding wax because I am curious how this is going to look smeared on instead of painted on. Now, the reason why I chose such muted colors is because of the prints that I have. Now, I've already fussy cut out all of my flowers from this beautiful floral print. And then I've got these colors here. Some of them are 49 in market, some of them are Simple Stories, close to my heart, and then I do not know what that yellow piece is. However, I pulled the colors from the flowers, and then I just basically planned on using them as accents. So I'm going to use my peach color for my photo mats, and then everything else is just going to kind of be a teeny tiny little accent. Now, so I don't lose my positions of my photos, I went ahead and glued them together, and now I'm just creating an outline because I don't think that it's worth putting the Mixed Media behind the photos. All right, I'm going to take my my gilding wax and go ahead and smother it down. But then, of course, I do have a little issue with the plastic knife that I ended up using, so I had to go get another one to clean it off because I do not like wasting material. And then I'm going to kind of rub out the gilding wax with my fingers just ever so slightly, just to kind of sort of like so I don't have those harsh lines from the plastic knife. That's all I was doing. All right, now I'm taking Nebula, the stickles. This is a glitter gel, and it is uber super sticky, you guys. It's the weirdest stuff on the planet so far that I have been introduced to. And I'm taking Nebula on first. It's the one with the little stars. And then I'm taking Moon Dust. Now, Moon Dust just has like little iridescent glitter flakes in it, and so it does kind of give it just a little bit of shine, even though it does have that clearness that the Nebula has. Okay, so while I was creating, I totally spaced that I wanted to put the stencil down and do a bunch of stamping, which if it was paint, I would have had to do it before I placed all of the liquid stuff down. So I thought, you know what? It's just a piece of paper. I'm going to go ahead and see if I cannot add my stenciling over the top of my glitter dust. And so, or I should say my gel, my glitter gel. And it worked beautifully, you guys. It took the color gorgeously, by the way. So I was pretty happy with it. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to stamp on it too. I can always go get another piece of paper and start all over again. Not a big deal. I kept all my colors pretty muted because I have a lot of colors in the papers that I picked. So what I am doing is just taking 3 of the colors. So I took the blue, the yellow, and the green, and I'm making the strips just like what's in the layout that we're lifting because I really liked that she went straight across her layout, you know, for a horizontal effect, but then she also went up and down for kind of like a T effect or a plus sign. And one of the elements that really strongly does the up and down or perpendicular design is she's got 3 strips of paper. And so I really wanted to keep that portion of the design as well. And then of course my flowers are where the color comes in. She used the ink and the paint and the things like that for the flowers, or for the color, and I am using the flowers to bring in my color and help tell the design. Plus, my photos are kind of sort of like, what is that? What is she taking a photo of? It's just rocks in sagebrush. No, it's actually on our way to Bodie. We took the back road in, so from we call it the Hawthorne side. So instead of the California side, we took the Nevada side into Bodie, and we found a whole bunch of abandoned, what looked like used to be homes in the back. And they're not part of the preserved area of Bodie. And so it was kind of like, when we thought we got lost, we knew we were headed in the right direction because we saw all of this abandonment. We saw all of these old homes and whatnot. And so we knew we were on the right road, even though we felt completely lost, because once you made that turn that says, hey, this is the road to Bodie, there's nothing there until you get to Bodie. and we were seriously thinking like, did we take a wrong turn? Did we miss a turn? Was, something up with that? So the title of this layout is going to be Lost, because we thought that we took a wrong turn. We thought we were going in the wrong direction. Kind of figured that since Bodie was as popular as, it's as it says it is, we assumed that there would be signs and direction all over the place. Well, the way that we came in, it wasn't. It was, like we said, the back roads. And by the time that we actually pulled up to Bodie, we realized that if we would have taken the front way in, we would still be in a very long line waiting to get in. And luckily, my husband's dad has a pretty face, because one of the customers that was waiting in that long line saw us coming from the backside, and he stopped his car, which stopped the whole line, and let us get in. So that was very, very nice of him, because like I said, there was a huge line, and if we would have came through that line, we would still be in that line probably today. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a huge tourist attraction. By the way, and I was shocked at how many people were in that line to get into to see this ghost town. So anyways, that is it. I basically put my flowers exactly how they are in the inspiration layout, and I just wanted to make sure that I covered my T or plus sign, because that was the design element that I noticed the first in this layout. And yeah, I absolutely love how it turned out. I am so super impressed at how well the stickles took the ink, and I had no problem stamping. I had no problem sponging it on through the stencil. It made me very happy that I didn't have to redo this layout again. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. Be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with Mixed Media Frenzy, and I will check y'all later. Oh, also check out everyone else that is still hanging out with us during Baby Got Scraps. We only have a couple days left, and then we will see what we're doing in February. All right. Thanks, you guys. See ya.